Okay.
All right. Ooh, look at the way that's shining.
We're live. Awesome.
Yes, we're live. Hey, guys, how you doing? My name is Rich Guzman.
What's going on, guys? My name is Ace Guzman.
And we're Ace and Rich, and we're back with more Ask Ace and Rich.
Yes, it's been a while because we obviously had some technical difficulties when it comes to living on an island and a beautiful tropical island like Puerto Rico.
We have some power outages, some storms passing by, but you know what? We're back, and we're ready for some more questions. We have a list of questions, actually, and we also got here in the chat, so that way you can ask your questions there in the chat as well.
Yes.
And so we can get rocking and rolling.
Yes.
So, guys, let us know here in the chat if you have any questions, and we'll be answering those as well.
Let's
Let's dive right in, guys.
That's a question.
And you're probably wondering, why 8 o'clock?
Yes.
Why are we doing 8 o'clock? Well, we're testing this time because we know some people said it was too late, some people said it was too early, so we kind of want to get a little fine balance in between. And we thought 8 o'clock was like kind of like that between time that's just right for people who say that it's too late or too early. I thought, okay, we'll meet you right in the middle, and that's what we did. So.
All right. We
make
got
it fair for everybody.
List of questions over here coming in from various people. From
Holy moly.
Groups. All right, guys, here we go. Let's start. First question, Ace and Rich, what's up?
What's up?
Does my domain have to be a .com, or can it be a .net or .biz, etc., etc.?
It could be a .biz, it could be a .com, it could be
Whatever
a .co, it could be a .tv.
As long as it's available.
Yeah, I mean, the only time I really worry about a .com if I have my own associated website, meaning like my blog or something like that, would be the only reason why I would choose a .com.
Agreed. Totally agree from that. And also make sure that you purchase your domain from reputable resources and websites that have, great customer support and service. There's a lot of them out there.
GoDaddy, Namecheap, the list goes on and on. We like Namecheap. We use Namecheap.
Yes. So. And a great tip also to save some money. We're going to give you guys some value here. Google coupons for those actual resources, and you'll find some savings.
Exactly. Yeah, Namecheap coupon code, or and Honey is a good add-on too. You can use
Honey, I love Honey. High five on Honey.
High five on Honey.
We've saved a lot of money as affiliate marketers online over the years. Like, we use Honey as an app extension on our browser, and when we go shopping, we actually save at discounts when buying domain names and things like that.
We like that. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Let's see.
Question coming in from Facebook user. Please identify yourself if you can. Probably accessing us through mobile. Says, please explain how a tripwire works. I love this question.
All right. Tripwire is all about the front door. Okay. It's all about the front door. Mm-hmm. You remember, people don't trust you right away. Okay. No. So they're not going to buy a high ticket from you immediately. No. So they're going to buy more of a lower ticket. And we like to use a tripwire. That's why it's called the tripwire, because it's a good way to get people started. Yes. Something for like $7, $14, $16. Keep it really less on the front end. If you're running solo ads with cold traffic, I really like that $7 type of level of tripwire offer, because it's a good number. That means they're showing that they're serious and they're just not like a deadbeat lead. Dollar trial works too. We've done that too. But to really qualify the lead, $7 is a really good level there.
Number 7. Yeah. Lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7.
And you know what? I actually just want to second that opinion on that too. That question is a really great question. And what we've learned over the years, Rich and I working together as top super affiliates, is the fact that kind of method to generate leads and then find new qualified buyers. It's a great way to pre-qualify great buyers that are actually going to be repeat customers. Because when somebody actually purchases Tripwire, they're going to upgrade. They are going to upgrade. They already bought something from you. So now you've already established that trust that they're like, okay, here's my credit card in hand. I like what I see in front of me, depending on your copy and all that and your offer. And then they see the upsell and then they're like, no brainer. Hello, and then they upgrade. That's what happens. So that's another thing to consider. Also, make sure your tripwire is well established.
Yes, definitely. And some people do tripwire offers with ebooks too.
They do.
Yep.
They really do.
Yeah, they'll do it for $1 or $7.
You can do ebook tripwires. You can do lead magnets, checklists, anything like that as a tripwire offer. You can even do courses, like mini courses.
$7 mini course.
Yeah, just something. Yeah, put something together and then just get it out there. But don't make it like garbage or anything. You know,
Make it extremely,
make it extremely
valuable.
valuable. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that was more than enough to answer the question.
Yes.
If you got another one, go ahead and bring it on. We got another question to answer, and thank you.
Bring it on, guys.
Who was that? Ask them to type their name.
Yeah, type your name in the comments there, because
That was a great question.
StreamYard says Facebook user.
It does say Facebook user. So okay. This was coming in from Joy. Ace and Rich, what's up? How you doing?
What's
How
up?
many times do I post on my Facebook profile versus my Facebook group? Social media questions. Okay. So Joy, first of all, thank you for asking this great question. Okay. I'm really happy that you have two accounts, right? You got your Facebook profile that you're utilizing for your branding purposes, right?
Yep.
And then you have your Facebook group, so that way you could bring and segment your friends and contacts and following into a Facebook group. So as far as to answer your question, like how often should you post? On your profile, at least 1 to 2 times a day, okay? 1 to 2 times a day maximum when it comes to Facebook profile. It's a little different than a Facebook fan page. You're using a profile.
Yes.
And then in your Facebook group, honestly, you can do as many times as you want, but I'll give you a ballpark. And the maximum is 2 to 3. The reason why I say that is because in your Facebook group, you're going to have a lot of people actually communicating back and forth, but you as the admin should be posting at least twice a day in there as well. Maximum 3 times, unless there's a live event going on and you're trying to get people's attention. You're like, you know what? I need to post 3 times a day. It all depends, but don't do it every day, 3 times, 3 posts a day. Me personally, I don't do that. I actually do 1 to 2. So There we have it.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Great answer.
Unless I'm welcoming new members. Sometimes it can get crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm welcoming new members, and what I can do is I'll just hit the members post and I'll actually create like 1 post, and then I'll just tag all of those guys in, and boom, and I'll say, welcome to the group. There's my 1 post for the day.
So the person that asked the questions to the Facebook user is Paul Rice.
Paul Rice. Hello,
Yes.
Paul. I know Paul.
Hello, Paul.
What's going on, Paul? Thank you so much. And I'm glad you asked that question. Next question is coming in from Jason.
Jason, what's happening?
Jason says, do I have to market with Facebook sponsored ads for my business in order to make money online? Excellent question.
No, I mean, it's optional.
Don't
That's
have
what
to.
it's what works for you.
Mhm.
Some people like Facebook ads, some people don't. Some people like Google ads, some people don't.
Yeah.
Some people like solo ads, some people don't. So it depends what works for you and what type of strategies you are utilizing to get the results that you're looking for.
Plus, it also depends on your budget.
Yes, budget is also important.
Yeah.
So if you do have a budget, just think about testing different ad platforms out,
Yeah.
like YouTube, Google Ads platform,
Yes.
or Facebook ads as well. Now you could run ads even on TikTok now, and it's definitely opening up the gateway for a lot of people.
For the time being, when TikTok is going to stay up there.
Yeah, we don't know if they're gonna
We
get
don't
shut
know,
down.
man. We don't know. We've been hearing some.
The longer we hear about TikTok, the more shady
Yeah.
stuff we're hearing
The
about.
more stuff we're hearing about
Yeah.
that TikTok might go away.
Yeah, it's weird.
So
huh?
you got to watch that. Okay. Awesome question.
Living in some interesting times.
Next question is coming in from Sandeep. Sandeep.
Sandeep, what's
Can
happening?
I pay you guys to build my affiliate business on autopilot? You
We
want
get-
to pay us to build your business for you?
We get that a lot. We do get that.
Hold on.
a lot.
I'm laughing at this question because this is not the first time we've heard this question before.
Yep.
It's just publicly probably the first time. But for us personally, we answer a lot of emails. We do get back to our people who comment on our YouTube channel.
Mhm.
And, Sandeep, what I'm going to tell you is if you were to pay us to build your business, how are you ever going to learn to be a marketer? Right?
That's true.
know?
I mean, and let me just chime in here, but
Yeah.
if you want us to build your business, right, you would still have to tell us more about your business.
Right.
And if you don't know much about your business and you don't know what you're looking for,
Yes.
we can't help you, right? That's
No.
like we talked about before about outsourcing.
Yes.
You have to really know what you're doing if you want to teach the
Yes.
person to outsource your business.
Exactly.
Because to me, it seems like you've been reading the 4-Hour Work Week a little too much. Okay. That strategy worked back in 2008, but in today's world, today's marketplace, not as simple.
No.
So you really have to think about it. If you really want to outsource your business, you really got to understand marketing. You have to go through the gauntlet. You have to learn the different skill
Gotta
sets,
work.
different strategies,
Yes.
formulas, right? And you got to remain a student. And then
Yes.
once you kind of, get going and you start getting results,
Right.
then if you can outsource a little bit there, a little bit
Yes.
here, you know what I mean? Before you know it, you can outsource most of your business, but you can never outsource 100% of your business.
No, and I definitely want to second that too. You really can't outsource 100% of your business. Anybody's telling you that you can is bullshitting you. Because
Yeah, that's
obviously
not happening.
every marketer, every top super affiliate in the industry that is known to date
Does not
all
outsource
started
100%.
from the very beginning as affiliate marketers to learn in the trenches. They actually had to learn what it takes to become that marketer. They had to learn copywriting skill sets, digital marketing skill sets. They had to learn all these skill sets before they got to a point where they made their 6-7 figures. And then they said, oh, you know what? I need to outsource some of this stuff so that way I can buy myself some time. The whole purpose of and premise of outsourcing, guys, as marketers is, as entrepreneurs, really, you can outsource everything, is just to make sure that you're outsourcing the right kind of activities that would take you a longer period of time to do yourself or you're not skilled in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then you just put your budget and allocate it to that. Henceforth, why we talk about earlier with the other question, should I build my business with Facebook sponsored ads? Well, think about it. What kind of business do you have? Is it a small business or is it a larger business that you are able to do that with the capital that you do have, right? If you got capital and you got an understanding of Facebook,
you can start, testing some ads.
Exactly. So
test out the
that
audiences.
answers your question, but no, we cannot build your business for you.
Nope, sorry.
We'll teach you how to build your business for yourself. Yeah, you can teach a man how to fish. He actually can feed himself for a lifetime, but you feed him for a day, he ain't gonna learn nothing.
Nope.
All right, next question. Okay, I will be writing emails using hook, story, and offer. Which copy.ai feature do you guys use to write your your longer form stories that I could relate to?
Oh, they're catching on to us.
To create a hook or subject line. Billy. Okay, Billy.
They're catching on to us.
Yeah, okay. So obviously, Billy, you're looking at Copy AI. You might have seen my video review about copy.ai on YouTube. If you haven't, definitely watch the video, guys, so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so you're using artificial intelligence to help you, right? This is a generator that actually does a lot of the work and provides a lot of great content for you. However, if you're going to do something with hook, story, and offer, I recommend that you do it piece by piece, because the way it's set up, okay, you can do a lot with this thing, okay? But when it comes to creating your content piece, do it piece by piece. So in that bar where it says, what do you want to create? Use the freestyle feature tool. And inside the freestyle feature tool, that's where you can put, I want to create a hook. So you say hook, right? Hook email, hook social media post, whatever. You want to be specific, but the artificial intelligence is not going to understand what you're talking about. And then inside the body, you want to cover a couple of bullet points, touch points that you want to include in that hook. And then it's going to start spitting out and generating all unique pieces of content for you that you could edit and change into your own personal words, which I highly recommend. You want to personalize it to your own voice as well. Okay. And don't forget to put the tone and leave the tone also in a friendly manner, because that means it'll do everything. But if you want to be a specific manner, you got to know exactly your tones. And there's a list of tones on copy.ai. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, copy.ai, I have an affiliate with it. Like I said, if you guys want to know about it, Rich is going to put some information here for you guys. You can take a look at that video. It's awesome.
Yep. I just put the link with the video you guys to watch.
But yeah, Billy, do it piece by piece, right? Hook, story. If you're going to do a story, again, freestyle feature. Story, right? Say create a story. And there's also inside the freestyle, underneath the tools area, it says story. So there is a story template there that it will create an awesome story. So you can actually do that too.
Right. This is a great question here. And I believe it's Paul Rice again. And if not, please correct me if I'm wrong. Is text marketing, let's see, put that up there. Is text marketing to mobile phones worth getting into?
SMS marketing? Is that what you're talking about?
Let me chime on this, because I've been really, getting into more advanced stuff on, building a list and everything. The problem with text message marketing is that, example, I just found out that Apple iOS just did an update, or they're working on an update that is going to hurt a lot of marketers. I don't know about you, but sometimes we get messages that we didn't even call for, right? So what happens is it's spam. I'm sure you guys get it on your phone and everything else like that. But honest marketers that are actually building a list properly with people's permission, they're getting hurt because of spammers, right? Idiots that don't want to learn marketing. So what happens is there's an update coming soon where it's going to be a lot more difficult for people who are doing text message marketing. It's going to be a lot more difficult to get a result from. It's like anything. Once things get going in the beginning, it works very well for a while. Then it can get a little more challenging, and then it gets a lot more difficult afterwards. And that's what's happening. And Apple is doing something that's going to crush the ability to really get the results that people were getting before, which is a
Right.
good thing because now you're going to be able to, right from your phone, you're going to be able to not just report it, but do other things when you get a text message that you don't recognize. So you can completely, get rid of it and not see it again on your
Report
phone.
it. Yes.
Now, keep in mind, now all you could do is just, report it, whatever, but it doesn't change. People still keep spamming.
They do.
You can put stop. People still keep spamming. But this update that's coming is going to completely knock that all out. So, do I think that it's a good idea to try text message marketing going into the future? No. I think email is still king as far as following up. And if you really
Emails
learn,
king, baby.
if you understand the
Yep.
advanced tactics in email marketing and how to really understand your sending, your ability to get, good inboxing while you're sending your emails, you're going to be able to get a lot more great results than text message marketing. I love the people that say, email marketing is dead. It's not. It's just people haven't really learned the updates and what it really takes to really get the results that you're looking for
Right.
with email marketing. You have to be very strategic. You have to understand the spam filters. You have to understand how to create a list that's really engaging.
Yes.
So that way you know how to market to them. And it's like a score that you could put on those leads and see if they're actually more engaged or less engaged. And those are the ones you should be emailing more, and the other ones a lot less, if not zero.
Okay.
So
Awesome. Let's
love it.
see. Next
He goes, me, Paul
question.
Rice. I had a feeling.
Yes.
Let's see. Next
Out
question.
of the top 3 multi live streaming platforms you use, Zoom, Be Live, and StreamYard, which one is the best for someone who is not so techy?
Oh God. I think for someone who's not techie, StreamYard makes it very, very
I
easy
like StreamYard.
to
Yeah.
just get your stuff up and
If you're a
running.
total beginner, yeah.
Yeah. Zoom, number 2. And I'll say OBS would be number 3. I mentioned OBS because it's
OBS Studio?
yeah,
Yeah.
OBS is there's some. I want to check out OBS lately. I'm going to be looking into it because there's some new updates.
Yeah.
You could do a lot of things, but it's more advanced. So I would, if someone's brand new, I would just get on StreamYard and just start pumping out some content.
Yes.
Some lives and stuff like that.
Right.
It'll be a lot easier for you because the thing that hold people back is that what happens is they don't figure things out and they don't get the stuff going, right? So, but StreamYard would allow you to get things going a lot simpler and perfectly to get you in motion. So,
Great question.
yeah,
Keep
StreamYard
it
would,
going, guys.
yeah,
Give us some
StreamYard,
hearts.
StreamYard,
Yes, give us some
StreamYard would
hearts
be
on
my
that.
number one choice.
Guys are loving this.
Yeah.
Ask Ace and Rich is live. Okay.
Love it.
Next question is Ace and Rich, what if I have 500 clicks to my funnel page from my Facebook ad and no sales from my offer? What does this mean?
Oh, this is a good question. I'm assuming this is probably solo ads, 500 clicks.
Yeah, 500.
Whenever you first start doing solo ads, you have to really get your process down first. So let's talk about the process. The process is the follow-up, right?
Yes.
The process is your email campaigns.
Mhm.
You have to be careful with emails nowadays. Like I said earlier, you have to understand how it works in today's marketplace, right? That's why email could be king or it could be, right? It depends if you understand. If you don't
Right.
understand, you're going to struggle. If you understand, you're going to flourish. So, and what I mean by that is if you have a solo ad going out with 500 clicks and you're not getting the results you're looking for, number one, check your offer, okay? 2, as you're providing your emails in the background, on the back end, make sure that the follow-up is creating an automated series that could lead into a second automated series, a third automated series, and a fourth automated series. And make sure that you are only adding the ones who are engaged to your automation series, okay? What a lot of people do that are amateurs, just let all the leads come in and funnel through all your automated series, and you're getting people that some of those emails are probably blacklisted. Some of those emails are probably been reported as spam. Some of the emails are undeliverable.
Yes.
So we don't want that to go through the automated series because the more emails fire away
Right.
and they're not going in the inbox, then it's hurting your sending rate. And what if somebody doesn't want to get any emails from you because they've already been bombarded, like who knows how many people with different offers, and then you're sending out emails to that particular email, then that really hurts your sending rate. So you really got to think about that. I would focus on generating 100 clicks through your testing first. That's all you need to start testing. 100, 150 clicks. That's about it. but make sure your process is down, your follow-up is down. Give about 3 or 4 value emails in your series, and then promote the pitch, right? We call it the pitch.
Yes.
And then move into another series and follow that same process to a new offer, and then go back to the beginning offer that you promoted in the first place. Kind of like a zigzag, right? First offer, second offer, back to the first offer again, and then back to the second offer again. It's like it's taking turns of what offers that you're promoting. But remember, you got to always get more value than doing the pitch.
Yes.
But understand, before you go through that process, make sure that you segment them and find out which ones are actually engaged with your first welcome email, and keep your welcome email separately before you put them through your follow-up series of your automation.
Brilliant. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Ooh,
Woo!
question coming
That's,
in on the
good
live
stuff.
here. Next one. How often do you have to clean your list? Great question. Actually, we did a class on this.
I will tell you this. When it comes to cleaning your list, I used to clean my list every 3 to 6 months. I do it every 30 days now.
Every 30 days.
Because the way the email marketing works nowadays is that if people are not opening up emails by 30 days, ask them.
Yes.
You don't want to take a chance of email firing away to emails of nobody that's opening up, right? So after 30 days, if they're not opening, guess what? They're going bye-bye.
Right.
Because I want to keep my list very clean. Hygiene is very important with your list. It actually makes your list more responsive, right? And it makes your list more engaging. So more email, more leads that they're engaging with you, because you're getting rid of the dead weight. So that means your open rates go up, your click-through rate goes up. And when you're broadcasting, make sure you're broadcasting and tagging the people who are being the most highly engaged, because that's going to help your sending rate even more and increase your open rates higher and your click-through rate.
Great question. Love it. Okay. Next question is coming in all the way from Texas. Tina. All right, Tina is back.
Tina, what's up?
What do you guys recommend for me to achieve a successful work-life balance if I'm still working a full-time job and building an affiliate marketing business?
Yeah.
Work life?
Yeah, I would
What's
say,
that?
yeah. No, I mean, I would say,
Yeah.
no, seriously, I would say that, give yourself, like, when you get out of work, give yourself like a couple of hours for your business.
You gotta.
If you could do 3, awesome, but just give yourself a few hours to work on your business. Allocate that time for yourself, because I had to do that, and all I had was a few hours till I, passed out, right? Because you're tired from work, and it's the driving from home that makes you tired. I still remember that.
And I would take care of my son. So, like, we're a couple. We have one child. So I would take care of my son, and then he would take care of the business, and vice versa. That's the way it would work out. But for Rich, he was working 12, 16-hour days. And there were times where he just barely was even home because he was working so much. And he only had a good allocated,
just a few hours.
Few hours.
I'd be passing out at the desk sometimes. But I would get it done. I would have to get those
no excuses.
One of the most important tasks I had to get done within those few hours, which is number one, building your audience, engage with your audience, and then sell to your audience. And that goes with list building as well.
Those are the principles. So is there a work-life balance? Yeah, there is. You just got to really allocate enough time. Because if you think about it, what you're working towards right now may feel like a major sacrifice, but the sacrifices are worth them.
Oh, yeah.
They're absolutely worth it, because then there's going to be a day, and it's going to be that holy day for yourself, right?
Well, you have to cut the cord.
Where you cut the umbilical cord to your freaking boss, and you design your 9-to-5 yourself.
And when it happens, when it happens, it's really weird.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't it it's just weird?
Yes. I don't say that you guys should quit your job. I'm not saying that. We don't teach that here.
No, because we learn ourselves to use
your job.
Yeah, keep your job to create capital for your business. Have the right mindset.
That's what you need to keep that capital coming, because how else are you supposed to pay for your business? I think what happens is a lot of people treat the business like a hobby. And so what they think they can do is just, I can always return back to work and just cut it off. But then what are you going to use to pay for your subscriptions and things like that and order stuff for your business?
Exactly.
You can't afford your business, don't try to build a business with no money, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Going off on a tangent. Okay, next question.
We know what it feels like. That's why.
Next question. Anybody else? Rich, check the Facebook Live.
Facebook Live.
Hearts,
let's see. Anybody? YouTube,
great
Facebook.
Stuff. Show us some love.
Yeah, let's see.
Right.
Ask your questions.
Next question is from Sean. Should newbies use messenger bots to handle messaging, or should they regularly chat without it? What do you guys do with messenger chats? I take it it must be very time consuming, right,
Uh,
Sean?
Messenger bots, I don't like them. It's just not authentic. It's not real.
I was using them in the
Um,
beginning to test it.
yeah.
And I found something very awkward about using them when ManyChat came out. And I was using ManyChat for a little bit, testing it out. Didn't like it. Then I bought a license for a lifetime license for one. And I just, honestly, it just didn't jive too well with me and my audience.
It's not authentic.
I love when if you get a friend request from me and you see it's like a long duration, don't think that's a messenger bot. That is me.
Yeah.
I'm actually typing all that stuff out. And with the exception of using copy and paste, I don't do that much because Facebook will flag you for copy and paste messages. Hello. But I do type them out and I varietize them different per person when I communicate. Some people I communicate with within 24 hours, others they take 3 days. It all depends on who's live. If that green light is on and you send me a friend request, I'm going to get back to you, right?
Yeah.
Within 24 to 48 hours is my window. But if you don't hear from me within a week, then I might be sick or something.
Well,
I do communicate without any messenger bots. I don't find them to be human. They're just really not
like
good.
anything that comes out.
Don't rely on them.
In the beginning, it's like the new stuff, the new great thing. You know what I mean? The new shiny thing. You know what I mean? But after a while, it just stops work. People go, oh, this isn't somebody real. This is just.
They can tell.
You know what I mean?
They can tell.
Keep it authentic. Keep it real with people.
Yes.
And for you taking the time, people appreciate that. They really do.
They do. Like when I send out happy birthdays and I write all that information, people appreciate my happy birthdays. And it's so unique because, hello, it's real.
You made a lot of sales for happy birthdays.
I did make some sales.
That's a pretty cool strategy. Yeah. Wow.
It's pretty awesome. That's what I'm saying. Like, get to know your audience more. If you're sending out friend requests and you're using like ManyChat or any type of messenger bot, just be cautious about it because, it's not humanized. It's artificial intelligence.
This is how we've closed a lot of sales, a lot of diamond coaching sales as well, which is a high ticket, our coaching program we have for 6 months.
Yes.
And we worry about, like, when we talk to somebody, we want to know what the pain, what the challenges are, what are the problems they're dealing with, and how can we help solve those problems to help them get a result. Because at the end of the day, it's all about helping them get a result.
Now, as far as Sean, your question about newbies, I'm just going to tell you flat out, no.
Yeah,
I would recommend as a newbie, you need to gain the experience and gain the skill sets of the art of communication.
Choose regular messenger of communication.
The art of communication. Hold on.
Yeah.
The art of communication is important because many marketers do not know how to communicate and they still are wet behind the ears on
and
this.
How do you communicate well? You got to ask questions. You got to don't be afraid to ask for the sale. A lot of people get afraid of asking for the sale. I could talk to the person in one day and I could ask for the sale. I'm not afraid to ask for the sale.
Right.
And because when I'm talking to somebody, I'm finding out immediately what's your challenge. That I want to know about you. Who cares about me?
Yes.
Okay. I've done great. I live a great life now. I'm free. That doesn't matter anymore. What matters is you. What are you dealing with? What problem are you having?
Yes.
What challenge are you facing? How can I help serve you and help you figure out, like, what is that next step for you to get a result? Because it takes one result. Once you get one result, you know how to get a second result, a third result, and a fourth and a fifth result.
Right.
And the list goes on and on. That is the goal. And then after that, once I know, I would offer them something that could benefit them for the result that they're looking for. If it's coaching, I'm going to offer the coaching by listening. If it's an offer that we promote that can help their business, we're going to promote that. But I have to listen first and find out what they're looking for and what's going to benefit them the most.
Right. The other thing I want to add some more value here when it comes to messenger bots, especially the one that's injected into the Facebook fan page for e-commerce type businesses.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that if it's the same question every single time, it's the most basic question, like, what is your service? What are your products? Basic questions like that. Then you can use the bot for that kind of a thing because it's the same question every time. But, it's not like you have a group of customer service people on standby answering the same questions all over again. So by using that, pre-programming it and having the same answer all the time, then I would say yes for e-commerce type businesses or storefronts that rely on online marketing and sales. However, affiliate marketers, you don't really need to use messenger bots. You don't rely on them,
Yeah, I agree. It's always great to
Especially
communicate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a good answer.
See anybody else over here? Rich, you got anybody?
Let's see here. Nope, nothing yet here.
All right, let's see.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
Oh, cool. All right, so we got the last question done. All right, awesome, guys. All right, so with that being said, guys, my name is Rich Guzman.
And my name is Ace Guzman.
I want to thank you so much for being here with Ask Ace and Rich. Keep in mind, guys, if you have any questions, send it to us here in a comment on YouTube, but also here on Facebook. You can send us a message, and we, put your question down in that message, and we would, put that in the next Ask Ace and Rich show. Okay? So again, we're Ace and Rich, and we are out, and we'll see you soon on the next live. Take care.
Bye now.